Hey guys, welcome to today's very late first look. The press release has just dropped. We're going to have a look at it. But first, after all that hype yesterday, talking about, Joey and Grace having sex in the hideaway, there wasn't seem to be much in there. There was nothing, I didn't really, I just thought, they didn't, I know they weren't going to show us stuff like that, but there was barely a mention of it. All I got was this weird moment for 6 seconds where Joey says to Grace, that was naughty vibes.
What a vibe that was. Naughty vibes.
So I guess naughty vibes now means sex. Yeah. I thought they were going to reveal it last night to make Samantha's dumping even worse, to reveal the fact that he'd been intimate with Grace. But no, I guess it'll come further down the line. We'll see what happens. But let's have a look at today's first look. As the Islanders chill around the pool, Kieran gets a text. Kieran reads, Islanders tonight, one new girl and one new boy will enter the villa. They've each chosen 3 Islanders they want to date. Each new arrival has chosen 1 Islander to prepare their starter, 1 to prepare their main course, and 1 to prepare dessert. Hashtag dishy dates, hashtag romance on the menu. Who will the new arrivals choose as they send the Islanders into a spin? Ooh, we've seen that a lot, haven't we? This whole cooking thing and blah, blah, blah. So yeah, nothing new there. And, of course, we were expecting some bombshells after last night's recoupling. Following the recoupling, where Samantha got dumped, Harriet pulls Ronnie for a chat as she seeks clarity. Harriet says, are you going to be kissing and cuddling in bed or what? Ronnie says, nah, just going to bed with Tiffany, obviously. I don't want to feel like I'm just spending time and forgetting about you because I respect you as a person. Harriet says, well, I've known you from the beginning, so I didn't want you to forget about me. As long as you're respectful about the situation and no kissing or cuddling, Ronnie says yep. However, before bed, Ronnie and Tiffany share a little smooch. News travels fast in the villa, and the next day Harriet finds out about their pre-bed antics. Yeah, I don't think Ronnie's going to be faithful to anyone in the villa, but Harriet needs to calm down. Maybe Harriet should have a candy cable, and I know someone who could sell her one.
You'll be pleased to know my cable is the lowest price on the TikTok shop right now, guys. Loads of different flavours. Tag below. Check it out.
Pulling Tiffany for a chat, Harriet says, I'm confused. I don't know why you didn't tell me that you kissed him. If that was me, I would have just said that. Do you know what I mean? Tiffany says, it wasn't like a proper kiss. Harriet says, I'm not going to allow myself to be mugged off. I'm worth so much more than that. With Harriet needing answers, will Ronnie finally tell her where she stands? Surely he will. He can't keep doing this. But then, watching the podcast earlier today, Not My Bag, with Munvir and Patsy, they were convinced that Ronnie's actually not that taken with Tiffany. But then, who is he taken with? He didn't seem that taken with Harriet either. Harriet, who I did say earlier should buy some of these candy cables, Harriet, take advantage of buying them now because guess what? Sean has reduced the price!
Sean, what are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing, Willow? Have you seen the cable sale on TikTok? Tab below. Our biggest ever cable sale. Each of these cables, just 75p. Make the most of it, ending soon.
It's a new day in the villa and Mimi receives an exciting text. Mimi reads, MIMII Ayo, please get ready to head out on your first date. Hashtag it's all about you. Hashtag seize the day, spelt like the sea. Taking their relationship to the next level, the two head out for a romantic date as Ayo takes control of the boat and sets sail on their blossoming romance. Heading out to the picturesque Mediterranean Sea, the two chat about the recoupling. Mimi says, your speech yesterday really showed a different side to you. It was giving lover boy. That was just the first one, so again you've set the bar. Sharing their home life with each other, Ayo says, you're Christian, right? Oh. And do you find yourself in the church often? Mimi says, I do. I like going to church on a Sunday and it sets me up for the week. The service is always 10:10. My pastor's always spitting facts. I'm not always writing down the bars he's saying. What about you? Ayo says, I've been going to church nearly my whole life. I know my mum and dad really want that for me. Mimi says, do you think your family would approve? Ayo says, I think my mum would love you. I think more so because of how calm you are. Everyone would take to you. Will it be plain sailing for the pair as they look to the future? Well, as a Christian myself, I'm always glad when Christianity gets mentioned on TV. However, my concern is always it doesn't get mentioned particularly positively. I'm not surprised Mimi's a Christian. I'm not surprised Aya's a Christian. Having said that, I don't know. Sometimes I think, is Love Island really the place for Christians? But then here I am as a Christian watching it. So who cares what I think, and I don't want to pass judgment on anyone. And thus far, let's be honest, Mimi's been, she's been really well behaved. She hasn't been doing anything particularly crazy. Can I say the same about Ayo? Maybe not. But you know what? He may be a Christian, but he's still a guy. He's still got hormones. He's still got, the feelings guys have, regardless of what he may believe. And sometimes feelings are very hard to overcome, purely because of what you may believe. But never mind. That's good. I like that. So it looks like it's going to be an interesting episode. Not sure who the new bombshells are yet, but let's all enjoy it, guys. Enjoy it, because we haven't had a focus off Joey and Grace for a while. So this is nice, because it looks like they weren't even mentioned once, I don't think, in that press release. So hopefully tonight we'll see less of them and let the others flourish a little. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. You knew I was going to say that, didn't you? Yeah, such a cliche. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Hello! You weren't expecting that, were you?